Hello there guys. Right, I'm going to have another little crack at the Rivals event. I know it's right at the end of the week and we get a new one tomorrow, but I didn't get a chance to get back on because I've been trying to do my Assassin's Creed playthrough. So I desperately wanted to have another little crack at it before I gave up. But before we get to that, what I was doing, I was recording a video to showcase somebody's blueprint, but I can't find the blueprint. So right, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. So I'm on Creative Hub. This blueprint is in Edinburgh and I'm currently in England. I don't think that would make any difference at all, but just in case. So I go into Creative Hub and then from here I click on the search button. I wonder if it's because I'm on Editor's Choice that the search might be different. Hang on. Surely not. Surely search works from anywhere, you'd think, wouldn't it? What are the options at the top? All-time greats, new, friends and followed, my favourites, my history. Right, I just want a share code one. So I'm going to press on search. I'm going to go to enter share code text. And this share code text on this, whoa, hang on a minute. Let's have a little look. 128. So 128 962 864. This is one from Stephen Bond. Search, and I'll go down to confirm, and it doesn't find anything. Why? Why doesn't it find anything? Do you have to add somebody as like a friend or a followed person for this to work? Surely not. Surely if you're searching for a specific share code, it doesn't have to be someone that you're following and you can just find anybody's. It would be absolutely insane if that is not the case. Now also, I'm assuming that this thing at the top, you don't have to be in something specific. Like if I search in here, it's not going to make any difference. Or if I search in here, it's not searching just the all-time greats or just the best of the month or just the trending today. I assume it searches everything. Right, anyway, so if you know what the deal is with this, look at this as well at the bottom. Press the right analog stick to view the share code. I haven't got a fucking right analog stick. I've got a steering wheel. Why is this game so annoying? I've got loads of things. I could press my accelerator or my brake or my clutch or any of the numerous buttons that I've got available to me. I've certainly got more buttons than you've got listed there at the bottom. I could use the D-pad up, for instance, but I've got a steering wheel plugged in and it wants me to press a button I don't have. God almighty. Right, team 10 people, watch these videos and listen to what your users think about your menu system and design a different one the next time you make a game. So anyway, sorry Stephen, I cannot showcase your blueprint because I cannot find it. If I have to follow someone to look at their blueprint, that's just a complete load of bollocks. But if you want to follow Stephen and do his blueprint, his name is TheBlower069. No spaces, underscores, or any of that nonsense, just TheBlower069. And the share code that you saw me put in is 128 962 864. Gets you about 250,000 credits and about 80,000 rep points. Takes about 40 minutes. And it's apparently a tour of Edinburgh because it's called Edinburgh Tour. I fancied having a crack at it. I was going to do it on this video. So sorry about that, Steve. I can't do it. But if anyone knows why I can't find it or what you have to do to find it, then please do let me know. And if the answer to that question is you need to follow the person, then that's just utter bollocks. And Team 10 need to sort themselves out. This is a bloody unique share code. Anyone should be able to use it. So if you know why, let me know why. I'm sure I did everything properly, but I can't find it. Right, so I am going to go back to the Rivals event that we were on. I'm just going to have to use my memory to try and remember what it was. I know it was Fortune Island. I know it was Road Race, and it was one that looked like this, but it was the other way, wasn't it? That's it, Westwick Wharf Circuit. And I was in the Alfa, so it must be an A class. Right. So let's have a look at my rivals, because Dogcien said that it was just a little bit off me. So I want to see where they are. Right, so my current rival is Anubis. Dogcien is just above Anubis. Only by 0.1 though, not much in it. Right. I'm going to take Dogcien's, and if I manage to beat Anubis at the same time, then that will be a double whammy. That will be glorious. I'm looking for my D-pad. It's quite dark in here, and I'm trying to find my D-pad on my old steering wheel. It's in a different place on this one. So, Ford Roasters for Aram A4 and Daz. few people going for the Alfa. I'm going to stick with the Alfa. I like it, even though the brakes are shit, especially when you accidentally use the clutch. But I'm going to go for Dog CN, and I'm going to stick with this Alfa for a bit, and we'll have a few laps near, see what we can do. Oh, look at that. Express Trash is all the way up here now. I've beaten them. That's annoying. And I've beaten Red Dancer, I think. You little bastards. Right then, let's see what we can do. So we're sticking with the Alfa. Yeah. Right, we're quite not far off. Not far off at all. So we should be able to do something. Yeah, I want this car. Yeah, why didn't that share code work? That's so weird. Anyway, I'll leave a comment. If you're reading this comment, Mr. Bond, then I'm writing it now. Right, double check the code. I was going to show this on a video and entered the code. I'm going to put the code in. Hang on. But it doesn't show anything. Right, there we go. Job done. Reply. There, that just happened. Oh yeah, you don't have to follow someone on Forza to get them. That'd be fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. Let's turn the volume down a tiny little bit. Let's go, let's go! Alright, before we start, I'm taking the jumper off. It's a bit hot in here. Oh, it's stuck on my watch. Get off! There we go. Headphones on. TV volume down so you don't get an echo. Oh, it already is. Let's go. This corner is the one where I've been having the problem, isn't it? We've got to get this apex. I don't think I need to slow down quite that much. I've changed my chair. I wasn't very happy with my other chair. It kind of kept moving a little bit. So I'm using a different one now. I'm in a very weird position for driving. This chair is quite tall. In fact, I probably need to adjust the steering wheel a little bit. Oh shit. Get back on the accelerator in time at all there. That was very bad. But I'll be doing quite a few laps. But yeah, I liked the look of this one. I thought, yeah, I'm going to get on this one quite a lot. And then all of a sudden, it's bloody the weekend again. And we got a new one coming tomorrow. So I'm going to have to squeeze it in. But I mean, even if I don't manage to get a decent time, I'll probably have another crack on this one next week if I've got time. But I am really, as you've probably noticed, I'm really trying to focus on getting that Assassin's Creed playthrough done, because it's an epically long game and I want to make sure I do finish it, especially before Valhalla comes out. I know I've got quite a while, but I've got a big list of games I want to get through. I still want to do that Plague Tale thing, and there's a couple of others as well. There's a few that are in the shop at the moment that I want to buy and do playthroughs on. I quite like the look of them. But I mean, obviously I've got a lot of time. I've got to do Assassin's Creed first. I'm going to focus on it, get it done. I mean, I also haven't done my Rossi game yet. Haven't finished that. And a couple of others I'm never going to go back to, like the Outer Limits. I'm never going back to that until they sort out picking stuff off the floor without having to be so precise. That just fucks me off like no end. That is the reason I'm not playing that game, because it's so annoying to pick stuff up. Like, really beyond stupid. What a ridiculous thing to have as a reason not to play a game. Ruin your game by making it hard to pick stuff off the floor. Well, we're not a million miles away from him, are we? Right, 41.5. I can't remember who my rival is. I can't remember whether it's Dog CN or Anubis. It's Dog CN, isn't it? Because Anubis was one up from me. Anubis was my recommended rival, and Dogcien was one up from that. That's right. I couldn't remember which way around it was. You two guys are always quite close. You quite often feature as my rival. I think you both are a real good challenge for me, though. I mean, and I know you both do exactly the same thing. You both do about 2 laps, and then that's it. And I'll do about 1,000 laps, trying to catch you up. So, yeah, a bit of a challenge. And then I would also say JD Fett is around the same sort of place, but we haven't seen JD Fett for a while. Where are you? Hopefully you're all good. But yeah, I haven't seen you on the leaderboards for a while now. Yeah, but you three and Express Trash and Rad Dancer are people that I consider better drivers than me, but a really nice challenge. Not crazy. It's not like trying to beat Daz or RMA4 or Damon. It's just fucking, that's just a waste of time completely. But, you know, with a lot of practice, a decent tune, a good race, and probably about 100 laps, sometimes I can beat one of you, and that's very satisfying. It really is. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever get RMA4 or Daz. Or now Damon as well, another person to add to the list of the people that are probably actual robots, not real people, artificial intelligence that just does everything perfect, doesn't make any mistakes. Don't even know where the handbrake button is on the controller. Never used it. Don't understand how kudos points work. Just you drive like Steve Davis plays snooker, whereas the rest of us. Us little group, me, Jaded Fett, Dogcien, Anubis, we like Jimmy White playing snooker. Yeah, that's the way it is. In the Masters in the 1980s. Come on! I do want to get better. I really do. I would like to be such a good driver that other people think I'm an artificial intelligence. That'd be good. Jesus, my eyes are stinging today. I might have to get some drops in them. Starting to get the hang of this car now. It's starting to feel a little bit nicer. So we might start seeing some good laps. Oh shit, my steering wheel's all moving. It's a bit loose. I've got to adjust the stand a bit, I think. Some of the it's wobbling a little bit. Like I'm accidentally pulling it towards me. But it's when you fold it down, which it's been away for the past week. But when you fold it down, you sort of like loosen this little quick release thing. I obviously haven't done it up properly. I'm gonna have to sort it out. I'll pause on this straight and sort it out. There we go. Right, let's get this sorted. Which one is it? No, it's the one on the floor. Oh my God, it's pretty tight. I'm going to have to kick it in. Jesus. Yeah, it's a lot tighter than I expected it to be. There we go, that's better. Oh, it's in the wrong position. Hang on. About there. I think that'll do. Let's just move it forward a little bit. Right, let's go. Whoa! Well, we got 41.5 still, so we haven't managed to improve on that previous one. Ah, they're at the wall! Bollocks. If I use all of that bit of road there, I didn't before. I'll make sure I'm using the road. Express Trash had that nice wide line there. Might have a little bit of that. Steal your line a little bit, going up onto that curb on the left. Annoyingly, I think this one might be a slightly faster time than the other, and it's dirty, isn't it? Oh, bollocks. 41441, I'm happy with that. Oh shit, I'm looking at the clock, and I've missed the first bloody corner. Well, that's definitely a quick way of getting around this corner. Oh, look at that beautiful car in my rear view mirror. It looks good from the front, this car does. I prefer the front to the back of it. Well, with a little bit of wall riding, you can get a really good lap. But, obviously I don't want that. shit. Ah, bollocks. And I've missed the thing as well. I shouldn't have rewind on, really, should I? It's only a really short lap. You're very rarely going to need it, and it steals credits off you. You should have it switched off. Oh, fuck off. I don't care about this. This annoys me so much. It should just put a little thing at the top of the screen that says, oh, there's a server error. We've got rival data. Not pause the fucking game. And it does the same thing when it reconnects as well, which it'll do in a minute. I've had really shit internet connection over this past week. Really terrible. I did a couple of videos and it took me almost a day just to upload them. I mean, they were like 2.5 hours long, but it still shouldn't take a day. And I was actually connected to... Oh, bollocks. I wasn't using Wi-Fi either. I was... Yeah, I know. Thanks. That is really annoying when it does that. If you're on your fastest lap and it does that twice on your way round, how fucking annoying would that be? I'm going to have to put this in my strongly worded letter to Team 10, where we're going to be mentioning the A button to start the game. One of the most annoying things ever on any game that's ever existed. You load up your game, you go make a coffee, and you come back and it says, press A and we'll start loading your game. It'll take about 10 minutes. That's so fucking dumb. Press A and we'll deliver your car. Go into the rivals menu. It's hidden in 4 different places depending on what you want to do. Put in a share code. It's not going to work, but we'll let you type it in on the really annoying keyboard for a bit first. Sound like a right grumpy old bastard, don't I? But they really do have some problems with their menu system. They really do. They need to sort it out. Forza Motorsport's not this bad on their menu. I've just been on Forza Motorsport. Right, I was going to load up Daytona for Carol so she could have a bit of a crack on it. And she's bought a new car. It's not been delivered yet, but she's just bought a new car. And we're having a look to see if a new car was on there, but it's not. I thought, yeah, we can drive your new car around Daytona. She was like, yeah, all right then. And I had a look and it weren't on there. But she's bought a Mercedes GLA 200, I think it is. So it's quite nice. It's a little bit like a people carrier type thing. It's sort of like a 4x4, but a little bit more car-like than that. I mean, it's not a sedan or anything, obviously, but it's not an hatchback. It's like a little bit in between. So she's got a Volvo XC60, which is like a 4x4 thing as well. But those sort of vehicles, you really do need them here in Colombia because the roads in some places are not very good. You get quite a few potholes. So you need something that can handle them. But yeah, DLA 200 she's bought. It's going to be grey, I think. She was trying to decide between grey, silver and black. And in the end she went for grey. I think every car I've ever seen in Colombia is grey, silver or black. They don't really like colours very much here. You don't see many coloured cars, apart from yellow taxis, that's it. So yeah, that's going to arrive sometime within the next month or so. So we're quite excited about it. She's just sold her old Mercedes to make room for the new one. But obviously she's not using the cars at the moment because we're in lockdown and you're not allowed to go out. The Volvo, we just had to buy a new battery. The battery was completely flat and wouldn't take a charge because the car's been sitting for so long. So we're making sure that we just go down and give it a little bit of a run now, like rev the engine a little bit and maybe go for just like a little bit of a drive around in the day without any lights on or anything, just to make sure the alternator's keeping power in the battery. But I'll miss her old car. I liked the old one. I don't know what it was, but it was more like a sedan than a people carrier type thing. It was nice. It felt nice to be in it. It was like more luxurious on the inside, the dash and the seats and everything. I really liked it. But it was manual, and she doesn't like manual because it hurts her arm changing gear because it's a bit too heavy. So this time it's automatic. But yeah, quite looking forward to it arriving, giving it a bit of a crack. It's a nice car. It's got a really nice bonnet. It's got a couple of lines down the front of the bonnet that give it a little bit of an edge. It feels like it's got a little bit of attitude, more so than it would have without those two lines there. It's got quite a nice grille as well. The grille of it, I think, is a little bit similar to a Jeep, like lots of little vertical sort of slots, like a bit like the front of a Jeep. But yeah, it's good. It is nice. But it weren't on Forza. It's not on here, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's not the sort of car it's going to be on here, is it? It weren't on Forza Motorsport 7, so we couldn't have a virtual test drive in it while we're waiting for it to be delivered, which is a bit of a shame. Volvo's not on here either. That's a bit of a shame. And all, no, you know, cars that you would buy don't tend to make it onto computer games, do they? It's more things that are ridiculously expensive, or like, you know, classic icons. But not cars that my wife buys. Right, still 41.341, so we've knocked off 0.1 of a second, but we've got a dirty lap. Right, here we go, here we go. Come on, oh fucking hell. Here we don't go. Right, if you manage to sort out the share code thing and you go on Stephen Bond's thing, leave a comment. Let people know what you thought. Was it good? Did you like it? Did you get loads of credits? What car did you use, etc.? How long did it take you? Would you recommend it? Did you give it a rate? All that jazz. Share your own share codes. I mean, I made a video for you to share codes on, but it's a little bit old now. But people are still sharing share codes on it. But I did think the other day I'm gonna grab a couple off there and have a look at them. I've never ever used anyone else's share code before. It's the first time I've tried and it didn't fucking work. But typing in a share code is a big enough pain in the arse. I don't want to type in someone's name as well and have to follow them. And also, I don't want to follow fucking hundreds of people just so I can go on their race. I don't want my friends list to be hundreds and hundreds of people just to check out their blueprint. That's weird. But there must be some reason. Must be something I'm doing wrong. You know what it might have been? It might have been because I've got shit internet connection. I could have been doing everything right and it just wouldn't find it because it couldn't connect to the internet. Is that possible? Could that be the reason? I hope so. It certainly felt like I was doing whatever I should have been doing. It felt like I was doing everything right. I need to get a good lap. He's quite far ahead. I need to catch him up. I've wanted to make a mental note of Anubis' time as well, but I forgot. So I wanted to have a little cheeky look to see whether I've managed to beat that. But obviously if I beat Dogsien, I'm going to be beating Anubis as well. And I know they were very close, weren't they? Because they were quite similar times. Well, I chose Dogsien's because he left a comment saying about I'm getting away from him on the straights and stuff like this. But he did say the factor could be the tune, so I don't know whether he's changed his tune and had another crack at it and posted a different time or what. But that could be the case. I mean, he's certainly getting away from me there, but I'm just not taking that corner so well. Although this one now is the closest we've been to him at this stage of the race, so this could be good. If I don't hit the wall, I have hit the wall. If I don't lose control, I have lost control. Okay, it could have been good, but I fucked it up. Oh, piss off with your rewind. I didn't even see a checkpoint. Where is it then? It must have happened while I was going across the field. Yeah, there it is, look. I'll restart from here and we'll just get on the brakes. I'm going to have another crack at that share code thing. When at the end of this one, I'll try it again and see if it's. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm going to slow down because I don't want to beat him and it be a dirty lap. That would be really annoying. Although I wouldn't have done, would I? Let's be honest. I didn't have to slow down. But yeah, I'll have another crack at putting in that share code at the end of this and see if there's any difference. It could have been a connection problem. Like searching for something, we can't find it because you ain't connected to the servers on the internet because you live in a place where the internet is rubbish. You know, that might have been the case. Right, let's focus. Let's get one on the board, a good one. Nope, terrible. Why did I do all that braking? I didn't need to do all that braking at all. So far behind. I've got to get a better time. Oh, I've got a new clean. I didn't even notice. I've got a new clean fastest lap. Oh fucking hell! I'm looking at the fucking scoreboard. Why do they have to put a corner next to when you're looking at the scoreboard? That's another thing that I really hope that Team 10 do. When you finish a lap, I just want them to flash up the time of the lap in the middle of the screen so I can see it without having to glance up the top and take my eyes off the road. You know. It'd be good if it's an option, that you could have that as an option, that you don't have to have it, because I assume things flashing up on the screen would piss off a few people. But yeah, just subtle, not something that blocks your view, something where you can just see what your time was quite easily without having to look up there. Part of the problem is I'm very close to quite a large TV, so I have to actually properly look up there. It's not like just your peripheral vision sort of thing, is it? That's part of the problem, I think. I'm sitting too close to the telly. That's probably why my eyes are hurting as well. Hey, we're a little bit closer than we have been, so we're getting there, Take this corner nice and wide, get on the brakes nice and early. Alright, could be a new faster one. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's rewind that. Let's get back over the line and do it again. Let's have a look at my recording, see how long we're on. 28 minutes. Alright, come on then. Let's get a good one. Way too late on the brakes, way too late on the brakes. What are you thinking? What was that all about? That was stupid. I should rewind every time I hit this wall rather than having a dirty lap and having to go all the way around again. My right hand's having a bit of a twitch, isn't it? Look. Right, let's go. Use the road, use the road. There we go. Keep it wide, express trash. I want your line. Ah, I've slowed down. Oh, this is going to be close, this is going to be close. Unfortunately, not close enough. Bollocks. Right, 41.007. Oh, we're going to have it soon. We are going to have it soon. Oh, not that much grass. Oh, we've got acceleration coming out this corner. We might be able to pinch this. Oh, there's not enough. Not enough. I think we're going slightly faster than he is, but there's not enough. Use the road, get over there. Nice and smooth. Alright, only one wheel up on that curb this time. Oh, no wheels then. Oops, broke a bit late. It's going to be close again. Dab the brakes, accelerate, don't hit the wall, use all the road. Come on, don't let him catch you up. Early and turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Lost it on that corner, didn't I? I actually broke where I didn't need to. It's my own fault. Well, obviously, it's always going to be my fault, isn't it? Get your foot down. Oh, I could have put my foot down a lot earlier then. Really could have done. And we can see that I'm paying the price. Can we take him? I think we've got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We have, we've done it. Yeah. Right, not only have you beat Dogcien, but you've also beat Anubis. Look at that. 40909. Yes, I'll collect my reward. And I'd like a good spin. Well, that's really satisfying. I've beat 2 of my strong rivals. That does feel good. Right, boys, you're going to have to get back on, aren't you? Do it quickly before Monday when the new one comes. Otherwise, you're both losers and I beat you. Hey. Right, I'm happy with that. That's very, very satisfying indeed. Give me a good spin. That'll do. I like that. Just stop where you are. Ah, Clio. I was one off the Lamborghini, look. Oh, look, in between, both directions. That's a shame. Collect prize. Sell. I wished it did that the other way round. Look at that. That's a 0.00001. Oh, my word. Oh, that is unbelievable. No, thanks. All right, that's enough of that. Let's try and do this code again. Quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with how close I am to Rad Dancer as well. That's very satisfying. Right, let's get back over to the comment. Here it is. I'll refresh the comments and see if they've seen or replied to something and said, yeah, this is how you do it. You're being an idiot. Right, where is it? Oh, hang on. I'll turn this off. Comments, comments, comments. Oh, here we go. Right, it's put a new code in. Well, how did you get it that wrong? This one's completely different. Right, he's put a new share code in and it is completely fucking different to the one that he put in before. Right, it must just be a different thing. Right, blueprints and events. Share code. Right, you look at how different this is. Where is it? 883. Right, that's different for a start. Maybe it was, you know, sometimes it fucks up and it just deletes one of your blueprints for no reason whatsoever. Perhaps that happened and we've just got a completely different one. 132. 132. Right, I'm feeling a bit more confident about this. Let's have a look. Give us a race. There it is, the Edinburgh Tour. Right, I don't know what any of the restrictions are. But we'll have a crack at it and see. It's only 5 laps. Anything goes. Oh, anything goes. Oh, we're going to have to make a decision then. Well, why is it still saying... Come on, why didn't I teleport? This is not available from your current location. Yeah, go to Great Britain. Well, take me there then. I've got to go all the way out of this and travel back to Britain. Jesus Christ, this is definitely going in my strongly worded letter. I've got a bloody teleport to Great Britain by myself. Hey, what are you doing? That's not correct. I don't want to make a convoy. Travel to Great Britain. What a pile of shite. Yes, I am sure. I can't believe that. You can't do this. You need to do something else first. We're not going to do that something else first for you, even though we could do quite easily. We could magically teleport you to Great Britain, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to tell you that you've got to do it yourself. Go find it in a menu. It's hidden somewhere random. Idiots. Right, nice one, Steve. We'll see this then, see if it works. Well, it does work. We'll see how it works. So you don't need to leave comments now saying our share codes work. They work exactly how I expected them to work. The share code was just wrong, probably because of the fault of Forza, not the fault of Stephen Bond. Why is my steering wheel doing calibrations? Just because we landed in Britain. Right then, share code. Menu, first of all. Creative Hub. I'm getting good at this. Right, Creative Hub, Blueprints, Search, enter text for a share code 883. 819. Oh, I wish I'd have asked you what car you recommend. 132. Anything goes is that's too open for me. I don't have the power to know the car head knowledge to know which one would be a good one. Right, this is it then, the blower. 069, Edinburgh Tour Road Race, 5 laps. It's in the morning, it's in spring, which is good, no rain or any of that bollocks. What car do I like that I haven't driven for a while? I like the MC12, I haven't driven that for a while. Might go with that. Let's have a little look from here. It's got to be an Alfa or a Maserati. I mean, we've just come out of an Alfa, haven't we? Should we go for a Maserati? Being as we've just come out of the Alfas. Let's search for Maserati. Oops, I missed. There we go. I really want this car in real life. It's lovely. It's one of my favourite cars that are possibly achievable if I work really fucking hard for a long time. You know, it's not completely crazy, is it? It's not like trying to buy this or this or this or this. Right, I might go for the Forza edition because I'll get a bit of a bonus on that. Oh, it's only rear-wheel drive. I didn't know that. Oh, okay, right. Might go for this then. I don't know what the race is, but it's in Edinburgh, so it's probably got a load of little sharp corners and shit like that, hasn't it? I'm going to go for the MC12, bog standard MC12, as bog standard a car as you could possibly expect to buy. Just an MC12. It's beautiful, isn't it? They really should put some just fucking royalty music on here so that she's dancing to something. You turn the streaming mode on and the game just goes a bit weird. Yeah, that's a lovely car. Right then, set your timer. This is supposed to take 40 minutes. Let's have a look how close he is on his estimations. 250,000 credits, 76,000. It's very specific on his reputation points. 76,287 rep. Now, obviously, I've got my my settings set to I'm a bit of a baby and I'm not using gears and all that stuff. And I've got traction and stability on, so that is going to affect my credits. You do need to bear that in mind. Also, I'm on VIP. That's also going to affect my credits in the other direction. So do bear those two things in mind. And we'll see how we get on. I wonder if he's in any way handicapped the... yes, he has, because they're all going all over the place right now. There we go. So it's a guaranteed win. He has penalised the driver task, so you are going to win. So bear that in mind, you are definitely going to win. Unless you are really rubbish. If you don't win, then you don't deserve to be playing the game. I'm losing control. Right. Obviously, you don't have to do this fannying around thing just down here that they're going to do. You just go left. You don't have to brake as much as I did either. So there's no checkpoint there on that bit where he's just penalised them again. It's going to take them fucking ages to get around that. I quite like that it's round Edinburgh because the Edinburgh bit looks really nice and you don't tend to race around here too much. So yeah, I'm quite, well, it's this way. So you don't have to worry about that little roundabout. Are we turning? Yeah, we are. Alright, you've got to be aware of that turn on the top of the hill. Well, we'll say how long one lap takes me, and we'll times that by 5 and see if we're anywhere near 40 minutes. Doesn't tell you your percentage around the lap, does it? So, shit. Right, be aware of oncoming traffic on that corner. Yeah, I do like driving around Edinburgh, and you don't do it that often. You do tend to... I mean, the blueprints that seem to be very, very popular are ones that are just for credits. Like, some of those just go up and down the motorway type blueprints, which, to be honest, are boring as fuck, aren't they? Let's be honest. I mean, we've all done them to get loads of free money, but they are really, really boring. You might as well do something like this. It's a bit more exciting. You get to see the sights. It's quite a good idea to use... to turn the corner, but see that in front of us? It's nice how we're coming up this street and we get the view of this this building up ahead. So I like that. That's one of the advantages of being in this place. That's something to think about actually when you're doing a blueprint. It's like, what do people see from their car while they're driving? And I can sort of showcase the nice areas of the game. Oh, that's a tight checkpoint. So yeah, that checkpoint's a bit tight there, Steve. I nearly missed that one. Where's the road? Shit, where are we going? Okay, it was just turn right. Obviously, he's penalised the driver tires a little bit by making them go quite wide. So if you're just looking at the driver line like I was, you might accidentally make a little bit of a mistake. But yeah, after one lap, you sort of know, don't you, what you're doing and where you're going and what parts of the driver line don't really apply to you. And all that stuff, all that good juicy stuff. Going left. This would be a nice challenge for everybody. How quick can you do this? How fast? Oh, go on. How fast can you get around 5 laps of this track in any car that you like? Right, it's unbelievable how close the driver tires are to me, considering they have been penalised. I am driving very, very badly, but still, you are guaranteed to win, aren't you? You're definitely not going to lose. They are penalised enough, but it's not stupid. I mean, some of my blueprints are really stupid. There's no way a driver tire could even finish one lap by the time you've done as many laps as you want to do. I've sent them off. When it first came out, the blueprint thing, I used to send them off in ridiculous places. I used to put them on a field and just make them go up and down the field like a farmer, getting in his crops. I don't know where we're going to go here. I think it's going to be right. It is, isn't it? Yes, it is. But yeah, I'd do my 15 odd laps, and they'd still be going up and down their field. So it was just a bit crazy at the beginning, but they're a bit... I mean, they did an update, and a lot of the tracks that I made didn't work anymore. And I think it was because I'd taken the piss too much with the... Oh, shit, didn't expect that. With the penalising of the drive tires. Well, you do have to come over here, because there are some... there are checkpoints over here, but you don't have to go down there. This is the next checkpoint. Yeah, you just go through this one. So you have got to come over on this bit of grass. That was a bit unexpected for the road race. And be careful of these trees on your way back in. But I can confirm that it seems to be working, because sometimes you make a blueprint and it just doesn't work. You penalise the driver tires, and then when you get back on track, all of a sudden you drop down into 12th place. You're like, what the fuck? And you haven't missed anything. It's just sometimes it doesn't work properly. I apologise about this terrible driving. And then also sometimes you get to the start-finish line and it doesn't register. It doesn't go up to the next lap. So it is. You do have to be careful when you're making these blueprints. You definitely got to double check them. But sometimes they just go wrong for no seemingly good reason. Depending on how much you have handicapped the driver tires. What time are we on? It's going to take me a lot longer than 40 minutes. Oh, six odd minutes. I don't know how far he's left. I'm looking at the clock. I've lost control. I was trying to calculate 5 times what was on the clock, and work out how close we were to the 15 minutes. Oh, we got a little bit of track. Well, that feels good on the force feedback. It really does. Nice and bumpy. Right. Was a bit of a sharp turn. Ah! 40 minutes. Yeah, who are you trying to kid? Have you not seen my driving before? Did you not watch any of my videos? It's taking me fucking about an hour and a half. Ah, bollocks. Okay, I'm not showcasing this very well. I'm all over the place now. I'm struggling quite a bit. Right, let's see where the checkpoints are here to see what we have to do and what we don't have to do. So we didn't have to come round. Oh yeah, we do. So there's a checkpoint here. So we did have to do that bit. So there's a nice little bit of dirt road as well. It's not just all through the city. Get away, chickens. I've got to say, now that I'm using a force feedback steering wheel, these bits, driving around these... Ah, fuck, I've lost it. Driving around these... Oh, God, look, everyone's caught up with me. Where's the fucking road? Driving around these bits is now really quite nice. So the force feedback is quite effective. Get your big pink fucking whatever it is off my vehicle, off my beautiful Maserati. Right, I'm not having this. I definitely need... Oh, there we go. He's crippled him again here, look, with that little wobble. They ignored it. They ignored the wobble. That's unusual. I need to cross the finish line at the end of the lap in first position, so I've got to catch them up. So I'll try and be a little bit more focused because I've been driving so shit. Catching them up. I mean, I'm in a slightly faster car than everybody else though, aren't I? Let's be honest, if I did lose, that would be absolutely shocking considering the vehicle I have and the vehicle they have, and also all the tiny little detours and wiggling about that they have to do that I don't have to bother with. So you can most certainly do this with the driver tires set to unbeatable. Get yourself in a car that you enjoy. Bear in mind that you're going to be driving through a little bit of mud, but not too much. Mostly roads. But get yourself a Forza Edition vehicle. Get yourself some bonuses on your experience and credits. Or whatever it is you need to work on. I'm spending too much time looking at the mini-map than I am at the actual track. Right, we're getting near the end now. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. We're not. I thought we were just going to go right here and that'd be the end. I've got a feeling I don't have to go round that. Oh shit. I've got a feeling I didn't have to do that little detour there. I didn't, did I? I could have gone straight. I didn't have to go round the church. There was no checkpoint. So bear that in mind. You don't have to go round that bit. Now, whether or not we've got to go up here. Oh yeah, we do have to because the road is above us, isn't it? So we've obviously got to go up here. And there's a checkpoint. Handbrake around there. I find the handbrake button on the steering wheel incredibly hard to press. It's in a really shit position. Right, where's the road going? Do we have to do this? Yes, we do. So, it is a little bit more of a challenging track. So it's not just like drive up and down a boring motorway, but that is one lap, which is taking me 11 minutes. So he said 40 minutes, I'm saying 55 minutes. On my calculation, but it works, so that is the test. It does work. I'm not going to do it all because I'm too slow. My steering wheel's upside down. There we go. It obviously works. It's quite a nice area, some tricky corners. Have a crack at it if you want to have a crack at it. The share code was what I typed in, which is 883-819-132. 883-819-132. There we are, that's Stephen Bond's tour of Edinburgh. If you enjoy your tour of Edinburgh, then have a crack at that. Right, that's the end of this, guys. Unlucky to Dog CN, and also, who was the other person? Anubis. I just beat you two, didn't I? And Rad Dancer, that is so close. 1/100th of a second off your time. Ugh. For me, that's a win. I consider that a win because I have to do commentary and stuff and it makes me slower. So really, I'm probably about half a second or a second faster, really, because my head's not properly in the game. So I'm beating Rad Dancer as well, I've decided. Probably beating Express Trash as well. And I'm probably just kind of nipping on the heels of Aram A4 and Daz and Damon. Nipping on them by about 10 seconds behind, more than likely. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. I am going to crack on with my marathon of Assassin's Creed videos, simply because I want to make sure I get this playthrough finished. It's a very long game, there's a lot to do, and I want it done before Valhalla comes out. I know that's quite a long time away, but I certainly don't want to... I need to stay focused on it. I need to keep doing it. But I'm enjoying the playthrough. It's a lot of fun to play the game whilst I'm doing the video bits where I'm mainly focusing on main missions. But when I'm not doing videos and I'm just doing the bits where I need to, level my character up a bit and just go and do some random boring quests, it ain't that good. And I'll tell you what, if you get too distracted by the random boring quests, you'd probably fuck the game off, because they're not that engaging and you don't care about them. When you do quite a lot of them, you start to think, oh, I'm a bit bored of this now. And then you go and do a main mission and you think, oh, this game's fucking awesome. But yeah, it's definitely makes a big difference. And it's a bit of a shame that you do have to do some of the random bullshit just to enable to get your character up to a level where you can continue doing the actual proper story. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you want to leave a share code on this video, please do so, and people can have a crack at it. Let people know, put the share code in, then tell people like where it is, so they don't have to fanny around teleporting after they've already put the code in once, so they're in the right location, because the game isn't sophisticated enough to do that bit for you. So say the location, say roughly what sort of race it is, say whether or not you've penalised the driver tars, and just give some information about it, and say whether it's a road race or whatever the other two are, or however many of them there are, because some people obviously have got to work up their influence points in one of those categories but not the others, so they need to know that information. And pop your share code in, and people can have a little bit of a crack on there, and there we go. That's all. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.